Welcome back to the Club Calling Show, brought to you by Sky Bet. If you want to get involved, click the link down below in the Discord. We have got the first guest today with the best name in the history of humanity. Paradise, Chelsea fan. How are you?
Thanks, Buvey. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Thank you. Yourself?
Oh, I'm stupendous today, mate. Stupendous, mate. How are you? Talk to me.
Yes, Paradise. Just, I've got to ask you a question. Is your name Paradise, or is this like a YouTube name?
No. My name's Jamie Paradise. Yeah.
Hold on a minute. That's Jamie Jackson's sidekick name. What's it? Alter ego.
Who's Jamie Jackson?
A comedian, journalist from The Guardian. He calls himself Jamie Paradise. So now I've met the real Jamie.
How do you know that?
Wow.
How do I know that? Because I'm friends with Jamie Jackson.
You're a Guardian reader.
No,
That
I
explains a
like
lot.
Jamie Jackson. He's a cool guy.
Jamie Paradise.
Yeah,
It's a great name. Great
we got
name.
Jamie Paradise on the phone. Chelsea fan. Happy after the weekend?
Oh, very happy. Yep, it's nice to put Liverpool in their place, isn't it? It's a shame it resulted in Arsenal going top of the league, but we'll still take it.
Good man. That's exactly what I like to see. A bit of snide in there. I completely agree.
What do you want to discuss today?
Yeah, right. So my question, it's more of a statement, really, but I don't think Mo Salah is even, and I don't think this is controversial, I don't think he's top 5 Premier League wingers of all time.
He's top 5 Premier League wingers for sure.
I could possibly.
He's not top 5
Let's
total
go
players.
Can you? Well, hang on. The easiest way to do this is to ask Paradise who are the top 5, if not Mohamed Salah.
I'm kind of basing this off of if I was to choose one game, if I was in a cup final and I was choosing a player, I would choose 5 above him.
Who are the 5?
And those 5 would be Ronaldo, Hazard, Beckham. I would choose on his day. Bale also. And Ryan Giggs. I think Ryan Giggs speaks for itself, obviously, with the longevity and the titles won.
Salah's better than
I
Giggs.
think all the other...
Salah's not better.
Salah's not better than Giggs.
Salah's not better than Giggs. No way.
Salah, they kind of got different roles, different positions. They did different things. It's hard to compare somebody that was playing and scoring goals in the
one
early
you can give
90s.
him a direct comparison to would be Cristiano Ronaldo, Eden Hazard.
Damien
They
Duff.
played a similar position, didn't they? They didn't have as many defensive duties as Ryan Giggs or David Beckham.
Do you know, on some level, Paradise, I agree with you. But on another level, I completely disagree with you. You know your parameter of one game. So if you're saying like one game, is it David Beckham or Salah? I think you could argue maybe it's Salah. On one game, is it Hazard or Salah? I think you could easily argue that it's Hazard.
No, but I think David Beckham has that clutch gene more than Mo Salah.
No,
so
but what Salah has. So Salah versus Hazard. Hazard is more gifted and more natural. But I feel like we're always weirdly sneery towards longevity. Like I think Salah's guarantee season after season after season after season. It's so impressive. Like Salah and Hazard are very similar ages. Hazard hasn't been playing football and scoring goals for years. Salah's just won a league.
But I think the thing is, Hazard, not that he didn't take it seriously, but he just kind of like, you hear the stories, he just turns up to training overweight and he just plays football. He never cared in training.
Well, that's his problem.
Yeah,
he's got to care in training.
That's
what I'm
something
saying.
to
I could have been a
celebrate
professional
Salah.
footballer if I wanted to, if I cared about it enough. It's like, well, they're professional footballers, aren't they?
Yeah,
Also, if you
that's
care
Hazard's
about your
choice.
legacy, you don't turn up for training.
Salah caring and Hazard not caring paints Hazard in a terrible light, doesn't it?
It does, but I mean, the simple question is, who do you think when you watch it, who is a better footballer? I mean, it's so clear.
Who's had a better career?
Hazard.
Has he?
What's Hazard?
Has he?
I would argue. It's a bit biased, obviously. I'm a Chelsea fan, but I personally think that Hazard is all time is a better player than.
No,
Mo
I
Salah.
think you can easily, like in this argument, it's a great debate. But in this argument,
Yeah, I'd pay more money to watch Eden Hazard.
Hazard was a more natural, more beautiful footballer, but a more effective footballer with a better career is surely like compare league title wins, compare European Cup wins, compare goal scoring, compare legacy. Salah, I don't like arguing this, Paradise. I don't like making this case, but I feel like we look down our nose so readily at consistency.
I understand what you're saying, but I was watching the show last week as well, where you was going on about the Neymar and Bale debate, and I think this kind of falls into the same thing of Bale has more Champions Leagues, Bale might have more titles, but Neymar's a better player than Bale.
I see. Again, I disagree with that.
I
Though.
agree with you.
I disagree
Hazard
with that,
Salah.
Paradise. I think. Do you know what I think you've done here? I think you've your opinion chimes with Adam's opinion.
No,
don't
I think
it
Mo
does,
Salah
mate.
might be in my top 5, but I agree. I don't put him ahead of Beckham, Giggs, Ronaldo.
He's top 5 wingers. I think we can all unanimously agree with that. In the history of the Premier League, he's top 5 wingers of all time.
Who else is in the
People
competition?
put him in top 5
He's ahead
total
of Gareth
footballers.
Bale,
He's not
Premier
top
League
5
for
total
me.
footballers for me in the history of the Premier League.
Is he a better?
He's behind someone like Rory Keane. He's behind someone like Cristiano
Lampard,
Ronaldo, Kevin De Bruyne, Frank Lampard,
Who
Henry.
would you say in terms of the debate between say Hazard and Salah?
He's definitely ahead of Eden Hazard for me. Definitely ahead of Eden Hazard.
You don't believe that, Buvey?
I think
Hazard's
in
a better
terms of-
dribbler. Yeah, Hazard's a better
I think
dribbler.
in terms of legacy, he's ahead
Salah's a
of
better
Hazard.
goal scorer. Salah broke the Premier League goals in a single season record. That's a serious achievement. That's not a tap-in merchant. Scoring goals is more of an accomplishment than dribbling the ball. And Hazard was great at doing that. But Salah scoring goals to actually break records in the Premier League. He delivered Liverpool their first ever league title in front of home fans in the history of the Premier League era. That's incredible.
Where would you rank in Paradise?
I would have him 6th. I know you can class Giggs and Beckham maybe as
See, Giggs
left
is a
midfield,
hard
right
one
midfield.
Giggs is a hard one to debate because the role of a winger has emerged into something very different. Like Ryan Giggs' responsibility was to get to the byline. Eden Hazard's responsibility is similar to Mohamed Salah's responsibility, which is to get into the box.
Do you guys put him ahead of Raheem Sterling all time?
Of course.
Premier League.
Of course.
Salah?
Yeah.
But significantly
The,
so.
go-
can't
the
believe
goals.
I got that look. I didn't think it was that.
Yeah,
great to say that.
significantly so.
I'm going to say a few other names. Arjen Robben. Do you think he's better than Arjen Robben?
He just burned brighter for longer. I don't think if you know Paradise's initial thing where he was like on a one-game basis. On a one-game basis, you could easily say Hazard over Salah. On a one-game basis, you could easily say Robben over Salah. But you have to look at the careers.
Last
Mahrez?
season, let's just take it into the last season alone. One of the best seasons we've ever seen in the Premier League, Salah, in terms of goals and assists. Did Ryan Giggs ever score 20-odd league goals and 15 assists or whatever it was? Like, the numbers are staggering last season for Salah. Like, some of these guys never got anywhere near the numbers that Salah's getting, and then he won the Premier League title.
But Mo Salah was,
But-
at least last season, Liverpool's main goal outlet, right? And he played like it. Ryan Giggs was never had to be the main goal output. He was a provider. He was
Also,
someone that
the
created-
stat
course,
there,
it's
the
a
stat
different-
there,
it's a different era of football.
the stat there to kind of back up to make Salah better than Giggs is the stat that suits the modern day game and suits Mohamed Salah.
I don't know if Giggs scores 30 league goals when he first come in. I don't know if he- I don't
in
know
a
if he
modern day
could.
game, I think he probably would in the way that he plays. Like Ryan Giggs won 13 league titles.
Yeah.
Like that's more than Chelsea have won 6 for context.
yeah.
Like we can't be sneery towards Giggs. I think it's an interesting one, Paradise. Anything that anyone has said around this table change your opinion, or do you still believe that Mohamed Salah is the most overrated player?
No, I do think he's overrated. Do you know when you just watch someone play football and you question how they score the goals? It's like I watch him play and he's rubbish.
But
I don't know how he
I
gets
think
all
a
these
lot of
goals.
people would say that about Erling Haaland because he doesn't maybe, hit the eye as nicely as other strikers do. But the facts are he's still scoring those goals.
Yeah, but I watch Haaland play football. He's big, strong. He bullies defenders. He's got a great left foot on it, you can tell he's a good, he's a great number 9. I watch Salah, and obviously when I'm comparing him to these other guys that I've said I think are better than him, I watch them play and I'm like, wow, like you can change a game, you can turn a game on its head in a heartbeat. I don't think Salah has that gene. I don't think he has that gene at all.
Jamie,
I've watched him in finals. I've watched him go off crying. I don't think he's that good.
The issue is, if it's a cup final thing, it's a different debate. But we talked about Arjen Robben just then. I mean, Arjen Robben, he missed a lot of big chances in finals. He missed that final in the 2010 World Cup. He's missed
scored in the Champions League final
but it
against German opposition as well.
that
Wembley.
took a long time in his career. He's missed big chances in his career. It took a long time for him to get to that position, to score the goal he did against Dortmund. But I mean, Salah's miles ahead of some of these guys that you've mentioned. I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Where would you have Salah, Buvey, out of interest?
He's in that top 10 of all-time Premier League total players list for sure, and then top 5 wingers easily. He's probably top 3 wingers in the history of the Premier League.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Do you think that Salah is totally clear of Robben, say, overall? Do you?
What, in the Premier League?
No,
Or as a total footballer?
just overall.
Yeah, I think he probably is. Yeah.
Even including his Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Chelsea.
I love Robben, but the goals that Salah scored.
Arjen Robben was great. For
Liverpool, the
three
biggest club in the Premier League, and he's carried 2 league titles back to Liverpool for the first
clubs.
time
Arjen
in
Robben
30
was
years.
great for 3 clubs in 3 different leagues.
He wasn't great for Real Madrid, and at Chelsea he was good.
No, Chelsea was great.
No,
Chelsea was great.
Robben never had a season that Salah had last season.
Robben's first season when he arrived was mind blowing.
Better than
Genuine.
Salah's last season.
No, it probably wasn't better than Salah's, but it was mind blowing in its
Mind blowing.
Yeah, absolutely. But honestly, absolutely mind blowing.
I don't think Salah's ever carried Liverpool to anything himself though. I think he's always had help.
Oh, that's harsh.
The league title. Literally the league
That's
title.
harsh. Last year's league title.
Do
Champions League
you
finals.
think he carried them last season?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
honestly.
did.
Yeah, last year's league. They don't win it without him. Last year, he was absolutely brilliant.
What are you watching?
No,
What are you watching Chelsea get smashed every single week last
He
season?
just beat Liverpool. He's allowed to say what he wants.
Last season.
Last season.
Also, with a
we'll
name
finish
like,
above you this
like
season
Jamie
as well,
Paradise,
maybe.
you're allowed to do what you want, isn't it?
There we go.
It's a great
Paradise,
call.
you've
Thank
got us
you
off
so
to a
much.
flyer, sir. Thank you very much. We're going to stay
No
with
worries, mate.
we're going to stay with Chelsea. Chelsea fan Jacko is now on the line.
Wacko Jacko, is
Wacko
it?
Jacko, what's happening?
Jacko?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
We can hear you now, Jacko. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing, Adam? How are things?
I'm great, thank you. Where you calling from, Jacko?
Ireland.
I'm calling from
Yeah.
Ireland in a little city called Limerick today.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Limerick.
where in Ireland? I knew he was Irish.
Limerick.
I know,
Can't you hear the accent?
Also,
It's
yeah,
clearly
yeah,
that's clearly a
yeah.
Limerick
Also, if my
accent.
auntie phoned up, she'd sound Irish, but I go, where you from? And she go, I'm in Birmingham. It's like-
No, but obviously that was a Limerick accent.
all right, sorry,
I
mate.
spotted that.
Big up
Sorry,
Limerick.
Rosetta
Big up
Stone.
Limerick, man.
My third favourite county,
Behind
Kerry and Clare.
Claire.
Good.
Jacko, what you want to talk about?
My opinion today is that currently, right now, at this moment in time, I think Moises Caicedo is just the best in the world in his position currently. I know you can say that, like, maybe you can make the argument for Declan Rice, and you can maybe still make the argument for Rodri, but like, just maybe I've got the goggle eyes on from that performance from Saturday, but he's just a constant, like, 8 out of 10 every single game, and I just can't rave more about him. He's just so good.
Well, we did the podcast earlier before you called, and we didn't really talk about Caicedo. We talked about Liverpool's issues, but the reason Liverpool lost to Chelsea, the opening goal is a world-class strike from one of the best defensive midfielders in Europe, and he's changed the game single-handedly. It was poor defending, but he started to score that goal against Mamadashvili. Not an easy thing at
Who
all.
would we say is competent? Because Jacko said he's the best midfielder at what he does. So defensive midfielder. Who would be his competition in the world right now? You're looking at Rodri.
Okay. I'm going to say let's do Premier League, right?
No one
I'm
near
going to say Premier League midfielders 5, and you've got to rank them all.
Mm-hmm.
Caicedo, Rodri,
Mm-hmm.
Rice, Tonali,
Hang on.
Gravenberch.
Is Rice? Are we classing Rice as a defensive midfielder?
No, we just I think he's got
'Cause
defensive
is Zubimendi
properties as
not
well.
That?
No, he's got defensive responsibilities as well. But also, we don't need to be too pernickety.
Okay. That's
So let's just
Rodri's one, and I'm not discussing anything else. Rodri,
But he's-
Rodri-
Is he one? Is he one at the
chronically-
moment? Though?
He's massively
Yeah.
injured.
I don't think he is at the moment. I think Caicedo or Rice are number 1 in the league at the moment.
If they're all well, we can't include Rodri
but you
then, 'cause
can't
he's
go if
injured
they're
right
all
now.
fit.
He's
Who
just
right
pulled his
now?
hamstring. Right now, if he's fully fit,
But he's not fully fit.
Yeah,
So we
this
can't include him on the list then?
This season.
Rodri's
Let's
been superb
not
this
be
season.
let's not be too.
I'm not trying to be
Ledley King was
short-sighted.
the best
Honestly,
centre-back
Rodri's the
ever,
best.
but he wasn't fit.
I'm not
Like,
trying to be short-sighted.
This season, the
He's not
best.
fit though, Booth.
This season, the best midfielder is either Caicedo or Rice. That's not controversial.
Rice
is
is
it?
better on the ball than Caicedo. Is that fair?
I don't know
I think
if
that's
it's fair.
harsh.
His set
Not saying
pieces,
Rice is
corners,
poor.
free
I
kick.
think Caicedo's better than people give him credit for.
Yeah, I agree. But Rice is still better than him on the ball. I think that's a fair shout.
Hmm?
Better pass with the ball.
Rice takes a long time on the ball. He's on the ball a lot. He takes a lot of touches on the ball. Does that translate to better on the ball?
A touch, yeah.
Okay, you're a neutral
touch.
here. So you're putting Rice above Caicedo.
But Caicedo's so much better off the ball than Declan Rice. Maybe that makes him better than him overall.
I would argue that Caicedo. I would argue that Caicedo is at least as good as Rice.
Would you
I
swap
rate
him?
Rice very highly.
If I could give
I
you
certainly
a
wouldn't
free
swap Rice. No, I wouldn't swap.
No.
But I don't think Arsenal fans would swap either. Just to
What did you?
Be fair.
I'll open this up to Jacko as well. What did you make of Paul Scholes saying he thought Tonali was better than Declan Rice?
I just have to like completely disagree with that. Like I've seen Tonali play live. I was at Chelsea Newcastle last season. I think we won 2-1, and I was like so impressed with Tonali and Bruno G. But I just think it's the debate is the only one you can make the debate for is kind of Rice in this kind of topic. So that's that would be my personal opinion.
Gravenberch, McAllister.
I wouldn't put McAllister up there with some of these names.
Gravenberch,
yeah,
ahead of
based
Rice.
off last season, not ahead of Rice. Now, if you're asking
That's
me who I would
interesting.
rather have in my team out of all these players, obviously, like you keep saying, if Rodri's fit, Rodri will be the one, but he's not. I think Declan Rice improves every team in the Premier
More than
So does
Caicedo.
Caicedo, though.
I think
By
Caicedo
that-
improves
by
Man
that
United
ration.
more.
By that, yes, Caicedo, yeah, it does as well. But our midfield.
It's a bit of an
maybe I
unfair
shouldn't judge it
comparison.
off our
'cause he's
midfield.
not- but Rice isn't a ball winner in the same way. Caicedo's a traditional ball winner, isn't he? I know he's got more to his game.
Rice does have that physicality, though. He does have that ball winning
Caicedo's
property.
got this kind
He's
of.
becoming more of an 8, though, Declan Rice now.
But for an 8, Rice doesn't do enough.
I think my main argument against Rice would be until Arsenal can get over the line and they can, let's say, like May time, they somehow do it and they win the league. Then you can obviously say then that but until currently right now today, in my heart of hearts, I just think and don't get me wrong, as well, you can say the Conference League last season, that didn't mean it's not a serious trophy, and then you can obviously say
not a
for
serious trophy.
Chelsea, the Club World Cup isn't.
Yeah,
The
pre-season
Club World
friendly.
Cup's a serious trophy.
It's not a serious
Oh,
trophy.
Jacko, don't let them talk down on the Club World Cup. That you are world champions, son. Embrace it.
We're going to get a lot of
wants to be-
stick in the
we
comments for
did
not
PSC,
for not
we did
including
PSC.
Pedri. So I don't want to be labelled with these guys saying that we're just Premier League centric and we banging on about English players. Pedri's in a different world to everyone you just mentioned when they're fully fit.
Pedri's not an
Pedri's on a
out-and-out
different
DM, bro.
planet.
Do you think if Rice is to be considered the very best, considering how good he is on the ball, considering how excellent he is at finding a pass, at playing the right ball, weighting it well, scoring goals against Real Madrid, should he not be scoring double the amount of goals that he actually scores in a season?
He's a defensive midfielder for me. I don't think he's got enough creativity going forward. He's great at doing that, but he's not world class at doing that. For me, he's a defensive midfielder. You don't need Zubimendi in big games for Arsenal all the time, and then you play Eze and Odegaard.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
What do you think from what you've heard, Jacko?
I just think that if in that game on Saturday, if Rice was in that game, I don't think Rice pulls out a performance like that, and evidence is that game at Anfield.
But then after the Real Madrid game last season, you could go, I don't think Caicedo... this conversation could almost change on a week-by-week basis,
great
depending on how the performance has gone.
It's a great shout. Caicedo doesn't score his free kicks. Have a day off. If he's so good, why aren't you winning the league then? I thought Chelsea should be winning the league. If he's best DM in the world, Kante won the league with Leicester City.
Because Caicedo isn't the issue there, innit?
So
Caicedo could easily be part of a team.
how did
that wins
Leicester
the
City
league.
win the league then with Kante?
Like, for example, if City have Caicedo right now, suddenly they don't miss Rodri as much when he's out. Obviously, Rodri provides something different, but you don't miss him as much. But Jacko, thank you for the call, man.
Thank
It's
you
been
very
a great
much.
one. We appreciate
We
it.
all agree he's not, for sure.
Great.
Since about 2021, so keep up the good work.
Thank you very much, Jacko. I really
Appreciate you,
appreciate
brother.
that.
Thank you.
Great to talk to you, Jacko.
Hanif.
Hi there. How you guys all doing?
Yeah, superb, Hanif. How are you?
I'm doing okay. You guys probably disagree with what I have to say this week. but,
That'll make a change, Hanif. Mate, one day,
These men are from
mate, you
Birmingham.
can come. You've got to come down for one of these. You're on so regularly that you can come and sit here
Yeah.
next to Buvey.
You could jump on the train with me, bro.
Yeah, Hanif, you need to be on at some point this season. You're on.
Come on, Hanif.
What you want to talk about?
all
Ali?
right. I think Liverpool fans should think that they are in crisis. I think Liverpool are in crisis.
Are you sure you just don't want Liverpool fans to think that, so they shit themselves?
No, I think Liverpool are in a crisis. I think they are.
Why do you think that? Give me 3 reasons why
All right.
Liverpool are in a crisis.
Okay, so they have just lost 3 games in a row away from home. Chelsea, which is a tough game because Chelsea are a decent side.
You know, Chelsea can't beat them, man.
Galatasaray, even though, I know it's Chelsea are flip-flop side. One day they can be the champions of Europe. The next day they lose against Manchester United. You know, it's up and down. But anyway, they lose to Galatasaray and they lose to Palace away as well. But even the games that they have won this season, none of them have been decisive wins. All of them have been really close.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The Everton game, the Burnley game, the game against Arsenal. The only thing to exactly.
But they beat you.
Newcastle.
But they beat you.
Okay, they beat us, but barely. They're not decisive, convincing performances. They're not they're not wins that you're like, okay, you know what, 100% we should have beaten Arsenal, or there was no doubt in our minds that we were going to beat Arsenal or Burnley or Newcastle or even Bournemouth. They had two late goals, and the same thing against Atletico Madrid, late goals to try to win them the game.
So you
Now,
think
all of a
that
sudden
you think
we've got-
Liverpool are in a crisis?
I think they are.
Do you think you're playing a little bit hard, fast, and loose with the word crisis? Like, they're second in the league.
Rory, that's Buvey on the weekends, isn't it?
Yeah, hard, fast, and loose.
these losses that have come to them against Chelsea, Galatasaray, and Palace were inevitable.
Yeah, true. What do you think about that? Hard, fast, and loose. Over to you.
I'd rather be a Liverpool fan right now because Liverpool have won a league title twice in the last few years. You won 0 league titles in the last 23 years.
So you think Liverpool have got more problems to solve?
They've got more experience. They've got a better keeper, better centre back. They've got Isaac, better number 9 than Gyökeres, who's having a stinker.
Better manager.
Arsenal got zero mentality, and they've never won a league title in the modern era. Facebook didn't even exist the last time Arsenal won a league title. This is ridiculous.
Neither did the car brand Kia.
Kia existed.
Really?
No,
It did.
nah.
Is that real?
I never heard of them.
Oh, you never heard of them?
Not then.
You weren't looking to buy
Had
a
you
Kia
heard of
back
it?
then.
Had
Was
you
it that
heard?
Vavavoom, though?
Kia,
No, that was Renault.
Renault Megane.
Renault,
Megane.
because
Kia
it's French,
Vava-
isn't it? French car.
My
Kia
bad, man.
existed in the
Kia
80s.
didn't exist, see?
Must be.
No,
Kia
look,
started
Kia
in
founded in
1944.
2021.
Mate, started in 1952.
21, I can see.
God's sake.
1952,
Fake
you
news,
loon.
man.
Kia, 1921.
Kia
Name other
Industrial
things that
Company.
didn't exist last time Arsenal won the league.
Twitter,
Elon Musk.
NFT.
He existed for sure.
No, but not in his modern day.
Did
form.
YouTube exist?
No,
Yeah, just about.
YouTube didn't
Just
exist
about.
21 years ago.
Just about, yeah.
YouTube didn't exist 20
Well,
years ago.
So Solid Crew?
No,
No,
they were
so
good.
sorry
That was
about
their
that.
prime year, 2004.
YouTube didn't exist.
YouTube
Wow,
didn't
that's
exist.
crazy.
Bro, there was no channel for
The
Arsenal fans
world
to
moves
celebrate.
fast, man.
Volvos didn't exist.
That's crazy. Oh, no, Tesla's the
Bro,
one
what
you
are we
think
doing
about.
here,
Tesla
bro?
didn't exist.
Tesla didn't exist.
Yeah, crazy.
Um,
Hanif, give us one. The last time you won the league title, what's happened in the world since then? Major
I don't
political
know.
movements, all sorts. Go on, tell us. Give us one.
I don't know. You guys pretty much named everything I could think of.
The Sopranos. Did The Sopranos exist?
yeah, it was
Final season.
towards the end of the last season.
Brexit.
Hanif,
Come on, Hanif!
Hanif, are you playing or
You know,
what?
Hanif,
Mate,
what are you doing?
mate, we're going to invite you down.
I can't think of anything.
No,
Can't think of anything.
Nobody
Amazon?
speak until Hanif thinks something. Hanif, over to you.
Amazon?
One major event in the world since 2004.
Major event. Oh God. The first thing that comes to my mind is the Amazon, shopping site that didn't exist back in
It did.
2004.
It did.
Amazon definitely existed.
It was
a
part of the.
bookshop.
It was part of the .com bubble.
Netflix
Yeah.
was still posting
Yeah,
DVDs
yeah. It was
through
love,
the door.
love film.
film.
Love
Yeah,
film.
yeah.
Since then, Pep Guardiola has retired in 2006 and won loads of trophies with 3 different clubs. Since
Come on, Hanif. We need one from you or we can't go on.
The Arsenal manager, McKola, had played his whole career and retired and became the Arsenal manager since Arsenal have won the Premier League.
That's a great one.
Juventus was relegated from Serie A,
good.
earned promotion back to the top, and have won loads.
That's
of titles.
superb. Mikel Arteta had become a professional, played his whole career and retired, and Arsenal have not won a Premier League.
The
Great work,
iPhone was
Hanif.
invented.
Thanks for that, mate. We'll see you very, very soon, yeah?
No, we got to get Hanif on the show. We'll talk to Sky Bet. You coming on one week.
Come on, Hanif.
All right.
All right, we'll speak to you next week.
He's
So
like
looking
so
forward to it
enthused
already.
by the fact that he's the only one on any club calling show to go, you know what, come into the studio. And he's like, all right. All right, I'll go.
You know, it's a long way to London.
Nah, it's a hop, skip, and a
Are you
jump,
still
but
there?
it'll be
Oh,
okay.
yeah, Hanif. Hanif, what are you up to today? What else you got going on?
Hanif, listen, why don't
nothing
you
much
stay on the
on.
line and we'll bring in the next caller? Yeah,
Yeah,
you-
Hanif, you can introduce the next caller.
yeah. So Hanif, listen to this. The next caller's name's Bilal, and he's a Man United fan, all right? And we're going to add him in, and you're going to be the presenter. Is that cool?
All right.
So
This is your audition.
let's see. Alpha,
No
is
audition, yeah.
Bilal ready?
All right, everyone. Let's welcome Bilal, Manchester United fan, onto the call-in show. Hi, Bilal. How you doing today?
Good. Can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
Why don't they just chat to each other and we don't talk?
Yeah.
Wait, we're
Hanif, take
subletting
his call.
the show. Hanif, take Bilal's call.
This is smart money, lads. Smart money, lads.
Outsourcing the labour.
Come on, Hanif.
Come on, mate.
Bilal,
Hanif,
Bilal, what are
speed
you
it up,
talking about
Hanif,
today?
rise to the challenge.
Bilal, what are you to talk about today, boss?
Wait, what is going on?
Hanif's our fourth host. Is
He's auditioning to be on the club on the next episode.
Oh, I see. Well done, Hanif.
Yeah, there we go.
Um,
All right, what's your point? What are you to talk about?
Yeah. So I just wanted to talk about where we're at as Manchester United, where we're at right now.
Yep.
Kind of mixed feelings. You know, I think the Sunderland win has bought him a little bit more time, Amorim. But again, I still feel as if the writing's on the wall. There's still a gaping hole in midfield. I think the Bruno problem will probably persist unless he changes that. And I think we have Liverpool next, and I'm fucking worried. Like I don't Bruno against Liverpool in that position.
There's never any
it's scary.
positivity with Man United, is there? They've just beaten Sunderland.
There's
right?
nothing to be positive about. They got Ruben Amorim as man.
No, but they've just beaten Sunderland. They spent billions of pounds.
They
right?
can't
They
be
got a
happy.
brand new stadium. But Royce, they got a brand new Circus Tent stadium coming. Biggest club in the world. Nothing to be happy about, is there? You just beaten Sunderland 2-0. You should be over the moon. Come on.
Oh, man, I can't be over the moon. I see the writing on the wall, you know, and it's just, and again, sure, it's bought him some time, but, and I was happy that I did see some slight tweaks into how we played, and basically that just meant bringing in Mason Mount. Yeah.
Hadif, by the way, if you're still there, thank you very much, brother. Great stuff. We'll be in touch with you to get you on the show. Bilal, what do you think the goalkeeper can help in this situation? Because obviously the midfield has been a problem for United, and it's clearly an issue, and we're going to have to get the balance right in there. And I agree with a lot of the things you said about Bruno Fernandes. But do you think, you know, at opposite ends of the pitch now, we've got Sesko hopefully up and running, and we've got a goalkeeper, albeit he's only had one game, so we're judging him based off 90 minutes, that looks a little bit more comfortable in goal, because so many times there's been games that have been decided by fine margins and we've had a goalkeeper chucking them in this season. Do you think that could make a big difference, or do you think it is really down to the style of play and the midfield and all those kind of things?
I think it'll make a difference. I don't know how big of a difference it'll make. It definitely will bring more confidence, I think, to everyone in the back line, because I feel like if I'm playing in the back and I look behind me and I see Onana or Binder, I'm just like, fuck me. Like we're not going to keep a clean sheet right off. You're basically starting off a game down 1-0, you know, with either of those two. And so the new keeper, he looked good. I don't think he was tested too much, but the test that did come his way, he did good. He made saves, you know, he collected the ball in the air. And so, I mean, how low is the bar that Old Trafford is applauding a lad catching a ball?
Yeah.
Like, fuck me.
Yeah. What do you make of the whole Kobe Mainoo situation?
See, that's the thing. That's the thing that it's really, it's disheartening, you know, because Kobe is someone who we should be making this team around. And I'm sorry, there's just no way you can tell me that Kobe would do a worse job than Ugarte. You know, there's nothing in any role, because this idea that like Kobe can't play as a number 6, I'm not buying it. He debuted as a number 6. He was a number 6 when the first time he put on the shirt.
Bilal,
so
you're
I'm
very
like,
good. He's bang on, and he's Adam. It's like if you and Bilal, you seem to agree. This is a lot of
Yeah, I like Bilal.
Yeah.
He's a good caller. Where are you calling from, Bilal?
America and Virginia.
No, guest America, bro.
Country High Road,
Oh yeah, this is our song as well.
United Road.
Take me, yeah. Nice shit.
No, what do you think though, Bilal? Long term, like Buvey and I, when Adam, we were doing the podcast earlier, and Buvey and I, despite the win against Sunderland, were of the opinion that you should still actually sack Amorim now. Do you think that's too drastic, or do you think that we're onto something?
I don't know. I'm so torn. I almost. It's so hard because again the win has bought him a little bit of time, but I mean if the inevitable is him getting the sack, it's kind of like, well, what the hell are we waiting for, you know? Because we're just going to, you know, creep down more the table, and I think, I mean, I don't know what Ineos is thinking too. I don't know what's their backup plan. Who do they want to bring in?
I do think they're a little bit scared to kind of pull the trigger, because one, they want to be seen as a group of people that give their managers time, right, and have some patience. And if it's going to be, they've always spoken about a long-term project at Manchester United and how we have a 5-year plan or whatever. And if after a couple of months you kind of go, oh, let's just chuck this out, it's kind of, you're proving that you're not ready for a long-term plan, right? But then it's like, how much of the season do you let go? How much of it do you let slip? It's going to be another season wasted, another season out of Europe. You're losing more money. And it's kind of like a balancing act between that. But on one hand, Liverpool could be the end. On the other hand, it could be the beginning.
No, the beginning happened in the season where you didn't put any back-to-back wins together.
No, I mean the beginning.
Beginning of what?
The beginning of the Amorim era. Oh, you seen it, did you?
Yeah, like you said, it was the beginning for Enzo when he beat Liverpool. maybe it could be the beginning for us.
Yeah, I've seen enough to think it's not. And
Can
you
they
know,
lose
from
4 in a
Bilal's
row?
tone, I feel sorry for Bilal at the moment because he feels like he's bonded with you, and you've got this Man United thing. But I can tell that he thinks you're mental now, and he doesn't really know what to say.
Yeah, sorry, Bill.
No.
I'll
I
let you
mean, I
down.
understand. Again, that perspective from Ineos is kind of like, well, we put all of our eggs in this Amorim basket, and so they want to, try to push as much as they can without sacking him. But I don't know. At some point, you got to smell the coffee. I mean, the system is like, I think about 3 in the back, 5 in the back. The last time we saw that successful was with Chelsea in the Premier League, right?
Well, Glasner's currently doing it, but successful at the top end, yeah, it would be probably
Yeah,
Conte.
and so I was thinking about that team, and who did Chelsea have?
Victor
N'Golo
Moses
Kante and Matic
yeah.
in the midfield.
Costa, Willian, Hazard.
I mean, I'm thinking about the midfield specifically, where we're looking terrible in. We have Casemiro, who has no legs anymore. Bruno, who has all the legs in the world, but he runs around like a headless chicken. Compare that to, Chelsea's back line was protected by Matic and Kante.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
No,
You
I
can't
think
compare that.
no. I think Matic had left because Matic had joined United, hadn't he? When Kante
No,
arrived.
that
No.
was
There
Matic-
was
Matic-
Matic,
Matic-
Kante won the league. Yeah.
Sorry,
Matic
Bilal,
Kante
you're
did
right,
win the
I'm
league.
wrong.
Cahill, Azpilicueta, not terrible.
David Luiz.
David Luiz.
Yeah.
The whole Chelsea side
Even though
start for Man
Obi
United.
Mikel would be a
There's
massive
not one Man
improvement
United
on what
player that
we've
start for that Chelsea side. Not one. So that's the difference in quality as well.
You're completely correct.
So Moses, what a baller he was on his day.
got. Oh, that's Fabregas.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And the thing, you look at that personnel, and I'm just specifically those 2 midfield positions. Conte could run the amount of 2 people. Matic was the size of 2 people, and they were defensive units. And that was their game was defense first. Casemiro, I don't know what his game is nowadays. He's just kind of there receiving the ball and passing it.
Oh, he's picking up his wages. Yeah, he's
No, I
picking
think
up
that's
his wages.
unfair on Casemiro. I don't think he can do it for 90 minutes week in, week out anymore. But I do think Casemiro offers more than
It's been a terrible sign, Annie. I mean, come on, man. Been a crap sign, Annie. You put him on 350 grand a week.
Yeah, it's a
Over
bad signing
30.
long term, but I think he did his
Been rubbish, isn't it?
But yeah,
He's on the wages are high. He's lost his legs. I mean, he's not the worst midfielder we have. I'll tell you that, because I don't want to see Ugarte put on a shirt again. I swear.
Yeah,
I just don't.
I was done with him after West Ham last season. Remember when he fell on his arse and he just watched them score?
Yeah,
I think
know,
sometimes
it's
you have a
shocking.
moment with a player where you go, that tells me all I need to know about him.
Yeah, it's very true. Bilal, it's been a great call, mate. Thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you, brother. All the way
I
from
appreciate
West
it. You guys
Virginia.
have a good one.
Yeah.
No, regular Virginia. I'm not.
Oh, sorry.
Regular Virginia.
Regular
Yeah.
Virginia, not West Virginia.
I fucked up again. Me and him were
Mate,
bonding
you're
and
doing
I
so well and
fucked
you've
up
just
3
blown it
times.
3 times, man.
Oh wait, real quick, Rory Buvey. You guys had a howler last week.
Buvey
Yeah,
did.
lad.
I did. A Buvey
Well,
did.
I predicted Chelsea could beat Liverpool.
No,
Actually, on this
you
show.
had that. Buvey, you had
I
the
said
howler.
to you,
No,
you're the
Bilal,
Chelsea
Bilal,
fan.
you're half right.
He's the Chelsea
No,
fan.
no, Bilal-
I said you could beat Liverpool.
No,
You
no.
didn't believe me.
No, no.
Where's the belief from
No,
Rory?
no.
Come
It
on.
was, Bilal, you're right. Buvey had a howler.
Bilal, what are you referring to?
I'm talking about I think it was the call-in show about the 5-a-side right-footed versus left-footed.
Yeah, Buvey had a howler.
You guys,
I've forgotten who's left-footed in world football. I'm sorry.
I
mate. They're
smashed
big-
it. Bilal, I
they're bigger
smashed that
issue-
up.
They're bigger. Well, you picked the right-footed ones. Well done. I had the hardest
I
one.
wanted the
left-footed.
left-footed.
No, you didn't.
Come on, mate. Maldini is not left-footed. Come on, mate. You couldn't have.
I
gotten that
don't. I
one
don't
wrong.
memorize random blokes' feet for football.
Whoa,
That's
man.
Maldini.
He's not
That's
random.
Maldini.
No,
Yeah,
no.
random. Maldini.
Do you know what?
Maldini.
People remember shirt numbers. I'm not great with shirt numbers either. I couldn't tell you.
No,
who
but
was
you know
number
what
10
foot
for
someone
City in
likes to shoot
2006. Yeah, but Maldini,
and I'll-
he left-footed, right-footed. Who cares?
Well, the game
Tomato,
cares.
tomato, isn't it?
Mate,
Who's the last 5 players to wear Man City's number 7 shirt?
It's hard to tell you, mate.
Do it.
Sterling's in there.
King
current?
Clancy.
7.
Who's
King
current?
Clancy's in there.
current?
Sterling's in there.
Who's current?
Who's the
Current number 7.
Yeah.
Marmouche.
Who's
know.
before him?
I'm terrible with numbers.
Sane?
Right, Bilal, it's been
not
emotional. And don't worry, I'll make sure that Buvey apologises.
That's good. And I'll have a good question for you all next week. I want you all to cook it up. I'm going to ask, what is your guys of the last 25 years? What is your underrated 11 from the last 25 years?
Easy, Bilal, easy.
All
Thank
right,
you
we'll
very
get 'em
much,
ready for
man.
Next week. Thank you, Bilal.
Looking forward to that already. Should we go on to the voice notes segment of the show? It's my favourite bit.
Hi lads, my name's Tom, Manchester United fan. And I've got a question for all 3 of you, but mainly Adam.
Oh.
Do you think that Ruben Amorim is the worst Premier League manager we have ever seen? And the reason why I think this is win rate is absolutely diabolical, but also the fact that he came in with a big reputation, a big name. He was meant to be the next one in terms of Real Madrid were linked with him.
and he has absolutely flopped. And also, when do you think he'll be sacked? Love the show. Cheers, guys.
It's a ringing endorsement from a Man United fan, isn't it? All positivity, isn't it?
I think purely based off stats, and if you look at pound for pound, the squad he's got probably is. I mean, you obviously look at, you know, who was it that went to Palace and got sacked after 4
Ronald
games?
Koeman.
Is he better than Les Reed at
De
Charlton?
Boer,
Is he better than Les Reed at Charlton?
Les Reed.
I can't
No,
remember.
is he? I'm asking a question. Is he?
Is
Is he better than Terry Connor? Is he better than Terry Connor?
Look, there's one thing I would say.
Little
I think
Sam
he's
Lee.
a better coach than some of those.
Sammy Lee.
Some of
Sammy
those,
Lee, is he
Bolton. He was at Bolton with Allardyce, wasn't he?
I
Ian
think he's
Dowie.
a better coach than some of those teams. But in terms of Premier League,
He's better than Les Reed. That's
the
good to hear.
results he's had, all those things, and he's got a Manchester United team with some half decent players in there. I think it has to be based off stats.
He's crap. You know it.
He's crap and you know he is.
But he's going to turn it around. So
And
it's
do you
all
know
What
what,
around?
Tom? If Adam's going to try and polish this up and sugarcoat it, we'll tell you
Shut
the
up,
truth,
Rory.
Buvey and I. He is the worst manager in the league. He is the worst manager that Manchester United have ever had. He is totally out of his depth at the club, and the job has eaten him alive. He needs to be sacked now. Even if you beat Liverpool, he needs to be sacked.
He's not better than Gary Johnson, Latvia's former manager.
No, I agree.
I'm not going to buy it.
I'd have Ian Dowie.
Yeah. At Charlton,
I'd have
Palace, or
I
Hull City.
honestly believe that Marty Cifuentes, who didn't cut the mustard at Queen's Park Rangers, is a better manager.
See, and this is what I mean. We can't say anything right now because
Lee Johnson's better, let alone is father Gary.
the evidence is all
Little
out,
Lee
out
Johnson.
there for people that say these things, and there's no
Beat
evidence
Man United in the League
to
Cup.
suggest otherwise.
Do you remember the American fellow that was at Swansea?
Bob Bradley.
I'd have him
Bob
over.
Bradley.
I'd have
Who's the weird German at Fulham? Felix something.
McGath.
Yeah.
The weird
Felix McGath.
German.
Felix, I'd definitely have Bob Bradley at Swansea.
Terry Connor.
Yeah.
Phil Thompson at Liverpool.
There's no.
I said Terry
Paul
Connor.
Jewell. When Paul Jewell was
Jewell.
at Wigan.
No, Derby.
Wigan.
No, he was good at Wigan.
No, but when he was at
Yeah,
Wigan.
he was good at Wigan.
He
Yeah.
wasn't good at
He
Wigan.
was.
They
He
went
was.
down.
He got them in
They went
Europe.
down.
He got,
Either way.
He kept them up.
Either way.
Wigan
He
into
kept
the
them up.
Prem.
Paul Jewell, better manager
Ian
than Ruben
Holloway.
Amorim.
Go on to the next voice note. Alpha, play the next voice note,
Les
man.
Reed. Tony Adams at Portsmouth.
Fuck.
Hey
He's like
guys,
still...
Jack here, Arsenal fan.
Go on, Jack.
I'm a very big fan of all three of you. I have a question which is sort of more of a hypothetical world. Obviously, this would never happen in real life. But if you were allowed to support another team, but from one of the other top 4 leagues, so Bundesliga, La Liga, Serie A, etc., who would be the team that you would support and each of you support in those leagues?
It's Italy, I'm Lazio and Sampdoria. I'd have to choose
France.
between one of them. France, I would support maybe Nice. I could swan about
Germany.
Nice. I could
Germany.
swan about there, pastel top, delicately draped over my shoulders.
Germany.
Germany, I wouldn't support a German team.
Spain, Italy.
Spain, I would be a
France,
Seville fan
Ooh.
or Atletico
I'd
Madrid.
support Hamburg in Germany. That's a sick city, man. Hamburg. I'll go
Kevin
Inter
Kevin
Milano.
Keegan and all that.
Inter Milano. And then I'd go Marseille in France.
You?
I'd be Milano, Fiorentina in Italy. I'd be Athletic Bilbao or Real Madrid in Spain.
Seville in Spain, mate.
Seville, yeah.
France.
Villarreal.
Seville.
France, I think Marseille. It's a bit of glory on Irish, but go on then. And then what was the other one? Germany. It wouldn't be Bayern Munich. Probably Dortmund, you know.
No.
Although they sing "You'll Never Walk Alone."
I went there as well. It was.
Although Celtic do, and I support them.
Nah, I would support. And what about anyone else? Any other clubs you got a soft spot for?
Celtic. I love Celtic.
Anyone else? I would go.
Celtic are probably my
Other
second
countries
team.
I'd have. Who would you support if you were Australian?
Oh, Melbourne City.
Who would you support if you were?
Rory.
Who would you support if you were Swedish?
Helsingborg.
Who would you support if you were Danish?
Rosenborg.
No, you lose. They're Norwegian. You're out. See? Good game.
Bromby.
Good game.
Bromby.
Good game. I just.
Bromby.
Bromby would have been correct.
That concludes it, lads. Thank you so much. It's been an emotional roller coaster. We'll see you very, very soon.